So, welcome to the ship-ish.
Hello.
As you can see, you're spawned at this medical room. This is going to be just a med bay where we've got our thing. It's all set up to be pressurized as well. Got a vent there and everything. It's all hunky dory.
Very nice.
Anyway, come through this door. We've got a little bit of a hallway. This way. And then we're going to have cryopods. We've got 3 cryopods here, so there'll be one for you, one for me, and then one extra if we decide to employ anyone in our journeys. And Callum. Up the stairs. This is just an empty room at the moment. But this is where I've got welders here that are set up to weld the forward thruster, and I think it does capture the railguns as well.
Well, that'll good for repairs, won't it? If we have any...
It keeps that, and then we can do whatever within here. We'll figure something else out.
But it's airtight. It's like made the back end, so you know.
Yeah, and then come down here. We've got this goes into the main area.
Nice.
I've been busy. So the outer shell at the top and the bottom's all set up. We've got cargo access this side and the same on the other side. And then these pipes here, these are the pipes that go off to 2 refineries. Now if you just fly up and come around the back, we've got 6 tanks, 8 H2O2 generators. We'll have 2 assemblers in the middle here, but then I've got a space in the middle here to have jump drives. 2 cargo containers. And then on each side I've got 2 batteries there. I'm going to put 2 batteries on this side. And then also we will have 6 oxygen tanks this side, 6 on the other side. And then obviously the thrusters at the back from last time. We won't change it. The little base that we had down the bottom's gone.
Right.
And I've put turbines on the top just to keep us charging.
This is all looking pretty good. And then when all that's done, we're going to need a bridge.
Yeah, so that's the thing. If you come in, there's still like a 2-block gap up here. So we can have, I've left this area here in the middle. We can have some form of stairway going up to get to the top of here. And then we can walk down here. We could have rooms off each side. And then sort of like at the far end, we'll have like a what would you call it? Like an area that's in between the outer shell and the inner shell to have all welders and stuff to keep all the armor and the thrusters and everything like that welded up.
Yeah. So
and then we can come out the top here and have some stairs coming out the top and then have the bridge at the top.
So we need to finish off what you've done.
Yeah.
We then need to build a bridge, build all the welders, and then we need to come out from the body and basically arm it.
Yeah. But there's plenty of ways to be able to arm it. There's so many conveyor junctions and ports and everything around to be able to sort of get guns out. So that's not a problem. So it's just welding it up. That's the biggest thing at the moment.
I need a jetpack fuel tank. I've run out of jetpack fuel. I'm kind of stuck over this side.
Just go into one of the cargoes. It should be connected up to the H2O2 generators. Or go to the med bay. Use the med bay. That should be piped up to be able to get your hydrogen back. There it is. Just go to the med bay.
We've got some welding to do, though.
That's the thing. A lot of it is just welding. So I thought if I'm just doing bits and bobs here and there in between the recordings, just speeds it up a little bit.
It's just where to start because there's so much. And another thing you need, and it needs to be quite central, is we haven't got any gyroscopes. It will not fly.
Yeah. Well, there's so much space. So much space. There is already some welders in here. I'll place some down here where the refineries are. They're welding up the refineries, and they actually capture as well these thrusters underneath. So there is I have been placing some thrusters underneath. You come and look.
We've got no. There's no silicon. It won't make any.
Around silicon.
Mm.
I'll have to go and do some mining. I don't know what we're like for iron. I did just go and do a big load of iron.
Well, do you want me to go and do a little bit? Is this all on buttons?
The ship, yeah.
Have we got any deposits, or we're just digging holes?
I've got some. UPS. I'll have to share them all to you. There's
A lot of
iron.
assertive around, isn't there? This so like what we built is going to be like the central internal parts of the ship. Then we can build out from it. You know, for the
Yeah, pretty much.
everything else, like
It's just getting the main core, getting it to be able to fly, because we need to be able to then get to space, and then we can start mass producing everything that we need. We just need to get it to a point where just go on your GPS and save all those GPS markers.
Yeah, I've done it. There's a lot that we can't build unless we go and get resources out of space.
Yeah. Platinum being one of them.
I just pressed the wrong button again. Got a habit of doing that.
Just don't crash it. It's been a good
Oh no.
That.
It's not going to crash. Keep pressing the Windows button.
Oh.
Well annoying.
Right. Just do some welding.
Does this fly well?
So when you're inside, you've got two cargo monitors just above your hotbar. One of them's for your drills, one of them's for your cargo. When your cargo's full, don't do any more because it won't lift anything after that. So basically just fill your cargo and not your drills.
Which one's the cargo? The bottom line?
Yeah.
Yeah. The top one's the drill, isn't it?
Yeah. And as well, the way that we built this ship, it's actually double skinned in certain areas. Like underneath, it's got 2 layers of armor.
We just need to make sure we've got enough thrust to fly it.
Yeah. Could do with doing a big load of ice as well, just so we can get something in the tanks. Just so then we can. We'll have to fly to the ice place and do a massive ice haulage because we've got 6 tanks.
The thrusters on this ship aren't symmetrical.
Which ones?
On the miner.
Alright. As long as it flies. As soon as you're off the planet, it'll be useless because it's atmospheric.
Yeah, we'll have to make a hydrogen one, won't we?
Yeah. Oh, welding's so boring.
But build a welding ship. Or build your welders first. Build all your welders into the ship where we want them all. Turn them on and it'll do a lot of it for you.
That's what I've been doing, but there's just certain areas like in the hangar space where there isn't going to be any welders really. It's just going to be a landing area. Can't really place them. I've just been when I'm building something, I'm going to be like, right, I'm going to have like these thrusters, for instance. I'm putting welders where the thrusters are, so then the
we need we could do with a welder next to the refinery.
Both refineries have got welders now.
Yeah, because we want everything that's major infrastructure that's detrimental needs to have a welder next to it. If it's like big opens, you got thrusters actually on underneath.
Yeah, I'm just switching them off now. Yeah, I'm just putting welders. It might not capture all the welders, but it's all the thrusters, but it's getting the majority of them.
Yeah, as long as it can keep us in the air. We want welders, so it'll keep us in the air. It'll keep us with weapons and keep us manufacturing.
Yeah.
And refining. Right.
Well, if you just picked up a load of iron.
No. Just a lot of stone.
Oh yeah, we need silicon. I haven't got a silicon marker, so we could do with going and finding a silicon.
You've got when you turn the thrusters off, it doesn't turn all the thrusters off on this. There's two that aren't are still on.
Is it?
I'm wondering if it's worth developing a decoy system, so when they attack, you can fire out some decoys.
Yeah, we can sort of figure that out when we're in space, so then we're not having to worry about gravity. And if we've got platinum, we can make sort of like miniature ion thrusters that are inside the hangar bay that you just will detach, hit a thrust override, and just go flying off into the distance, like towards them, like missiles, but decoy missiles.
That's what we need, like desperately need. I think it'll help. Well, like you say, it would be good if you could have an extra soldier on the ship.
Yeah.
Then we can have two. We could have someone in a fighter, someone flying this ship, and then someone, if there's any
On a gun.
any
Yeah.
manned guns.
Yeah. We need. How much silver did I get? Because we need a grav gen as well somewhere. Grav generator. Make sure these are running efficiently as possible. We can change these out for speed modules, yield modules, and stuff like that as and when we need to. But at the minute, power's the main thing because we've only got 2 batteries running this whole ship at the moment. 2 batteries and 5 turbines. Those turbines obviously aren't going to be staying there, so.
Put a hydrogen engine on for emergency use.
Yeah. Hopefully, when we're up in space, we'll be able to get uranium and get some reactors.
You could, if you've got any spare space on the roof or anything or the sides, you can whack some solar panels on. That looks pretty good, though.
I need to set that up so that you can use a timer block on them ships. So you literally just have to press one button and it does everything. So it'll set your batteries to recharge, it'll turn your thrusters off, everything like that.
Yeah.
Turn your lights off. That's right, and then you can walk up here then.
Do you reckon the AI targets certain parts of your ship, or do you reckon they just shoot at you?
Don't know.
They might aim for like your med bay, you know, try and get into your med bay. Because at the end of the day, if they get rid of your med bay out of your ship.
Yeah, there's not a lot you can do then, is there?
No. It might be worth having a backup ship on Earth with a backup med bay.
Yeah.
So if we do lose the ship, we can jump in a ship on Earth.
Got something to come back to.
Which would fire us straight back to the ship, look. Bit of a backup plan.
Fuel critical.
Ow. You go and give us some fuels, please.
Yeah.
Just literally blow you.
I mean, I could drop with my tank. It's got 40% left in it.
Yeah, just drop me that one and I'll have a look, see what's going on. If not, I'll have to go over and get some more ice. But there should be hydrogen in there. You catch it? Yeah, I caught it.
If I put the tank...
Give me fuel. Yeah, you need to actually set the hydrogen tanks to fill bottles. So if you go control panel, hydrogen tanks, fill bottle, auto refill. So that one's got 5%, 0.5%, 0.5%.
Not a lot, is it?
No. I put a couple of bottles in the hydrogen tank.
Right. I don't want to really dive. I was thinking of building like a hydrogen ship. Something like a small good hydrogen that's got a drill on it but can also fight. and maybe even a grinder on it, but it's diverting the attention away from building this.
Yeah. We can do all that when the ship's built and up in space.
It'd be cool to have like a ship that's got a drill, a grinder, and capable of fighting.
Yeah.
With like a reasonable cargo hold, and then if you take a ship down, you can.
We need up thrust as well, so I was thinking.
What we got up thrust?
Down thrust, sorry.
You don't need much down though, do you?
We just bang a load of junctions in there like that.
So when you're in space, everything's at a slower pace, isn't it? You know. You need some, but not nearly as many.
Just turn all these welders off because got like flaming 50 welders.
So, get them welding everything up. Imagine trying to make a printer for something this big.
I don't think my computer would be able to handle it, to be honest. 3, 4, 5. They'll go there, and then we'll just have to sort of. We're not too fussed about having this area airtight because you've got big hangar doors on it. It's just going to be a pain.
Yeah, we don't need it to be airtight. We just need where the med bays and the cryos are, and
the bridge.
Well, the bridge ideally, but when you're in space, I mean, it'd be stupid to have the helmet up. You know, when you're fighting.
Yeah. They're welding them. How did that weld up them before then? That doesn't make sense.
If this ship works well, you need to blueprint it because you can use it for other scenarios. Other missions.
Yeah. A welder there, and a welder there, and a welder there.
How frequent do the waves come, or is it until you've killed the last?
Every 5 minutes.
Regardless.
Well,
So
pretty much, but
if you haven't finished off killing, like, say, the first one, because then the second one come anyway. So they'll start mounting up on you.
Yeah. And some of them do sit further back and they'll just sit there teasing you, so you do need to, like...
Actually chase them.
Go off and kill them, yeah, that's what I was thinking. If you had a ship big enough for hangars, then at least we can...
Some missiles with warheads on.
Yeah.
Like, remote control.
Yeah, that would be good.
You can kill them at a safe distance.
See how I've done this now? You got down thrust.
Yeah.
Off these welders. If we just go off here, we can go up with junctions and then put guns on them. Or do we? No, actually, we don't want to go off there.
We do need to think about the plumbing for the guns. We don't want to get this done and be like having to rip off the chip back to away to.
Yeah, I know what we can do with the guns. That's not a problem. Right, why aren't these being made? We ran out of iron. We ran out of iron.
Oh, don't run out of iron. You can't. We need about 10 million plates.
Alright, I'll go do an iron run. Leaving the ship. Off we go. Literally just in front of us is an iron mine.
Does it take much of that
Why is this shit full? What's it full of? Loads of steel plate in it. Why is it not all in the large cargo container? I was wondering why it's so heavy.
That's strange, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you want to build a programmable block so we can put Izzy's inventory manager on it? So then it it keeps all our stuff together. And I set up them 2 cargo containers, one for components and tools and one for ores and ingots.
Yeah.
Could probably have that like a server room in at the front at the top. We want this one, large cargo industrial.
Yeah, because you can put the turret controller in there as well if you have any
Large cargo.
controllable turrets.
Yeah. Ores. Ingots. Alright, programmable block is made. You want to go edit, browse scripts, inventory manager, check code. Okay. Initializing script. Warning, Railgun 10 has a different owner faction. It won't be managed by the script. Okay, no problem. Don't care. All our ores and everything now should be managed. So if I go, okay, I need to turn them thrusters off.
The level 2 welder been made yet?
Production. No. Not that I know of. Cargo. Yeah, your welder's been made.
I'll come get it in a minute.
Components, tools, ores, ingots, tools, ammo, bottle.
I've run out of steel, so I'll come get that tool. Whee!
How much iron did I pick up? That's all I've got. So we'll do another load.
Carrot for tools. Level 2 welder. Might take a little bit more than a million years now. A bit less.
Well, weld things up a little bit faster.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
You only want to build these once every now and then, don't you? It's like the little grid ships. You can chuck them together in like an hour or so.
Yeah.
Like an half decent one.
I think including this so far, like off camera as well, the time that we've been doing bits, probably close to 6 hours ish. Maybe more.
We need to just blueprint it when it's done, don't we? And then if we want to use it again,
Yeah.
we haven't lost it. All our time and effort.
Well, we want to blueprint it anyway because we'll have a projector set up. So then if any blocks are missing, the welders can then just weld it back up.
And if it works well and we're happy with it, or we can make some adjustments until it's a really well working ship, and then we can put it on the workshop.
Yeah.
The MossBro's Titan, something like that we'll call it. Find a name for it.
I think it does need a name. I don't think we've called it anything yet. There's no way to fly at the moment. Start thinking about building up a where the thingy's gonna go.
We need to just finish off what's already placed. Don't place anything else until everything's welded up, and then we will do a bridge. Weapons.
Needs to think of where the bridge is gonna go up, so we don't build anything in its place.
Yeah, well, I'd say
So if I just build a rectangle out of blocks here.
it needs an airtight system as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. Probably go to about there. Block that like that.
I think we need to just grab a load of steel plate and start welding everything up. Chuck steel plate into everything that needs it. I think that's what we should do now. Get all the blocks welded up and get all the hangar doors and everything that needs a steel plate. Get it all steel plate into them.
Yeah.
Top, bottom, sides, and then we can go from there basically. I think. Because if both of us start welding up, it won't take that long, will it? And then we can get an idea of shape, size, what it's going to look like, and where's what other things.
Well, if you come look here, this is the idea I was thinking. We've got a space down there to put stuff. We need to figure out what we want to put down there. If you come up the stairs, you walk sort of across here, up some stairs into. This will be where the sort of airlock will be, and then we'll like spiral stairs up into.
If that or ladders, don't really matter too much, does it?
Into the thingy.
Can we do that? Yeah, once this is built, how we want it, and we have our battles, we'll have to sort of figure out where weaknesses are and adjust it.
Yeah.
Change it, and then like we might fail the first Never Surrender.
I'd have to rebuild and try again.
Well, we can just build the shit, tweak it, do it again until we've got a ship that works really well. And then we know we'll have a decent ship.
Yeah. Gold. I think I did make a gold mark. Iron, nickel, cobalt, silver, gold. Yeah. I shall be back with more cheesecake. Iron, gold. What silver have we got? Do we need more silver? Should I grab some silver or something?
Don't know. You get a little bit. I know we have got some. Don't know how much though. I know we need to go to space to build certain things like the railguns and the jump drives, but we could place them and use, fill them up with the resources we have got. So as built as they can be. We've only got to add the missing components.
What do you need for rail ones?
I don't know, I've not looked. Superconductors, which is gold.
Which I've got gold here.
I'm pretty sure it's that, isn't it? I think it's the ammo you might need platinum for.
Yeah. Just accidentally turned off the thrusters.
Yeah, don't do that.
Whilst in a hole. It just kind of flopped to the floor, which was alright, I guess. Come on, Gold, where are you? Having a jump drive before we leave the planet would be beautiful.
Yeah, superconductors is gold.
Yeah, we need a lot of those for.
And the railguns require superconductors. That's all they need. 150 superconductors each. And then they're done. So it's not going to take much to get them railguns done. I think just the ammo is going to be.
Yeah. That's the thing with that, like artillery ammo as well, and needs uranium. Uranium's not the easiest thing to come across either.
But the Gatling guns is easy ammo. It's not hard to make the Gatling gun ammo.
And the auto cannons as well for the small grid, they're just magnesium.
Right, well, we need them, don't we? As a primary. So we know we can keep them well fed with ammo.
Oh, gotta love mining, especially gold as well, because gold is one of those very you don't get a lot from it, so you got to mine for ages to fill your cargo up. I bet you after this as well as stone.
All I've done since I've been on is well blocks.
Do some mining if you want. Let's have a look at how much gold I've got. Stone, stone, stone. The majority of it's stone. I'll bring it back anyway because you could do with the silicon, but
I'm gonna say it all comes in, doesn't it? Have you got any gold?
yeah, about 20,000. You need about 60,000, I think, to make enough for a jump drive. But all I need is for the grav components, so that I can make that to make a gravity generator, so then I can at least place the jump drive to make sure it fits where I want it to go.
Well, we need a grav gen anyway. And you can get them railguns finished as well if you go and get plenty of gold.
Should have put an injector system on this really, but it is what it is.
You have to manually chuck it out.
Yeah, it's probably about 40,000 kilos of stone. I'd rather just fly back and use it, get it refined.
It's gonna be useful, won't it?
Which way is back to base? That way. It's rather heavy.
Come in slow then. When you get closer. You know what's really worrying?
But
The only thing holding this whole ship up is that one square little block that's not even welded up.
going the right direction. I know, yeah, on a landing gear. It'd be really interesting to see whether this actually takes off. Should we build a cockpit somewhere and just see whether it hovers?
We'll just build the bridge. Just build the bridge in its like
Just in a grid form.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's good fun.
Yeah, I'll do that in a minute.
We want plenty of vision. We want a really nice cockpit, like glass windows view out the front.
Yeah.
And it needs to be shaped well. Don't just rush it. Make sure it looks nice. Functional with plenty of seats so I can have a sit down in there as well. And it needs a vent.
Yeah. Make sure. Gonna try and focus on getting some welders in place to weld up the rear large thrusters.
Yeah. I just finish off what I'm doing.
Right. What's that?
The rear thrusters.
Yeah, the front ones are already welded up.
Right, so I can put one there. G. Welder. Has this got that? So I can just click on the.
Yeah,
How'd you do it?
have a thruster out.
How do I do it?
Get a thruster out.
No, with the welder. I got the welder out. Is it control middle mouse button?
No, so it's got easy inventory. So if you just got a large grid, what are you trying to get out? Build a welder.
Yeah.
So if you've got a welder out, right click.
Oh yeah, it's just right click. Yeah, got you. Got you. Nice one. I thought it was like control something.
No, that's building the vanilla build queue.
Mm. That just automatically turn on.
You know you have to turn it on. So if you use build vision,
Right, what's that?
control and scroll, it should open up like a.
Oh yeah. Toggle block. Why is it not letting me toggle it? Hey. How'd you toggle on and off?
What's a welder called? Welder 36.
No, welder 30. There you go. It's on now. Not quite. It's welding something. It's welding that one. I think it needs stuff.
Right, where you put it in the middle
Right
there.
smack in the middle of them.
So it needs construction components and large steel tubes.
Surely that welder there should be welding that one up. These metal grids, that does. And that one should be getting welded up. Hasn't got a welder on that.
And the little metal grids making as well.
Right, so there's enough welders knocking about now. Control middle mouse button. How'd you click on the toggle to toggle it?
Press your middle mouse button in.
Yeah, it's not doing it.
So you scroll. So
Yeah.
got your welder out. And you right, yeah, control.
I'm on it. I can toggle through the options like toggle,
Yeah.
show block terminal, and everything.
Oh, you just click. Click on the one.
With what?
Right click. Well, left click.
Oh, left click. There you go. All right. Right. So that's welding that one. That one's welding them. That one should be welding that one. It hasn't got any metal grids. I think that's going to trouble with that one.
There's loaded metal. I've just put some in production, so it should be being made.
I don't know if that's in the right place, so I don't know how to move it. What do you think? So the one on this side is pointing down. The one on that side I put pointing directly at the thruster.
Right at the back. 3 of them have been made now. There's only one more left.
Yeah, there's this one that's not doing anything. See this welder here? I don't know if to cut it off and put it like that.
Just means
What?
grids, but at the minute it's making all these thrusters that are being built. Those thrusters there are being built. These thrusters over here are being built, so you just gotta wait for everything to be made. Might be prioritizing these ones first.
We need to manually do these ones that are underneath. Loads of steel plates under there as well that still need doing. Wait, where are we putting landing gear?
Don't need a landing gear.
We're not going to weld them.
No. Gotta go space in it, so.
long as it's permanently going to stay in space, so it don't matter, does it?
No. Alright, how do we want to do this now? Make it look somewhat interesting. We go like this.
You want a bit of room in there.
Yeah.
We don't want a big tightly packed. If we have an extra pilot or an extra fighter, some seats. I think we should invest in finding another, like an extra crewmate for the actual fight.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. Need someone with a computer.
There's catwalk. 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 Around the corner. Catwalk. Catwalk. Around the corner. Catwalk. Stop. Sweet. We have a stairway to the thing. I built a sort of platform of it. Just need to build the lid of it. So we can go over there now. Are we gonna test fly and then we'll leave it there for today?
Don't mind.
It's getting on a bit.
Ooh. The whole one.
Second. Save. We have liftoff. It flies. That's we just. That's we just.
Floating.
We were. That was just with the thrusters that we were. The thrusters that are built
Right, so it should be pretty safe then for.
for taking off. Yeah. Cool. Right. We'll leave it there.
Cool.